likely jumping in the middle there, they keep releasing the DLCs. I love the just page of nonsense here. Oh, cool. Yeah. Because there's still, like, because we did this, and that, and this, and that. Then there's this, and there's that. And I use 100 to learn it, play on mirror mode, and then on my off time, I get the 150 footage to show that I can get 150 on my own, instead of jumping into 150 like a madman.
Well, we also have, it's like, you know, mirrored, because it is mirrored, it is slightly different. 150 is, it just...
I'll get my own footage. This will probably go up later in the week. Swamped, because I'm editing like a million different Let's Plays.
This just dropped out of nowhere. It was like no fanfare.
Yeah.
Maybe what people have said about Nintendo Directs is true. No, that's just copium.
So, we'll record this.
Remember,
bullshit.
Remember when people were going through, like, such harsh direct withdrawal? They made, basically, the big, like, doomer videos of, I don't know, man, I think directs are done for. Didn't a direct literally get announced, like, 2 weeks after Arlo made that video?
Something like... Everyone goes on the fucking tangents of... We're gonna tangent the Mario Kart about just... Like, people have just the... Ground Zero theories, where everything is literally Ground Zero. Like, people were kind of under the final direct. Or that they died as a format or some shit. And it's like, oh my god, stop. I don't know when this will go up. Likely later in the week, because I need to get that 150 footage. Like I was doing now that I have a more consistent editing style.
Though, like, because of the unrealistic expectations, it's a sort of like putting people. I've actually grown to kind of not like directs.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I've actually grown to not really like directs because there's a really, like, sort of obnoxious, and find it kind of funny given the fact that this was randomly...
I would rather take the hit.
You're on 100, you can do that.
Yeah. I'll get the 150 footage.
Yeah, didn't matter anyway.
God damn it, Mario Kart.
Like we've said before, Mario Kart giveth, Mario Kart taketh away.
Because what I was doing that I decided is a more coherent style for this, I play on 100 to show off the courses and everything, and then I get 150 footage on my own time, show just the 150 getting the maximum rank to show that I got first place in, like, all the tracks in the cup. And then I just showed the trophy. In the 150 mirror mode, essentially, I'm splitting off the parts where the 150 mirror mode and stuff ends up separated, and I just truncate the 150 into my 100 for editing consistency. And I have that joking blue shell counter that I reset for the DLC. And then I have the bonus round of showing failed attempts.
Yeah, like I was saying, I've kind of grown to not like directs because of the internet, dude. There is now this stupid fucking standard thing of it's like an announcement only matters if it happens in a direct. Unless the announcement is something people don't care about.
No, you're wording that wrong.
Then it's the worst.
No, the standard is that a direct... no. God, I can't talk. The standard is that a direct must have arbitrarily X amount of something, and the X amount of something must meet this ridiculously high idea of, like, what the fan base deems worthy of time. Because remember, what you said a minute ago, if it were true, then anything in a Direct would be seen as good, but no.
That's why when we started talking over each other, I was saying unless it is something people don't care about.
No, but that...
I finished off with that joke because I was going to make a joke about people have this fucking really pretentious standard. I hate that, like, in indie Directs are somehow lesser because they're indie games. And I fucking hate that. Like, I will call your fucking pretentious walking simulator pretentious a try, but I'm not going to say that it's, like, lesser than a mainline, like, Mario game or doesn't deserve to be in a Direct.
Because, I'm sorry, and this is what our Mario Kart things turn into, which is just, like, bitching about fan bases a lot of the time because I don't have a lot.
Hey, at least people were happy with the last Direct's GameCube blowout. That's the other problem I have when fake leaks about the Directs come around. That then it gives people a warped perspective with unrealistic standards.
Oh, that fucking GameCube blowout. It's funny because, you know, this is vintage. Oh, hey. Oh, my God. I basically lapped somebody.
You were, like, this track is so short.
Of course.
You are coming
Oh! Doesn't count.
Yeah, I see it. I see it now. Oh, and actually, no, it will not count if you're... Oh, there it is.
No, I don't.
No, I was going to make a joke. It will not count if you're able to get to the next race before.
I don't count the blue shells like that because I didn't get hit. Well, I was going to say... Oh, this looks familiar.
It's the 3DS course.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which is weird, because I have a weird Mandela effect about this being in the base game.
I was going to say some... Oh, wait. And it's funny, because you made a GameCube blowout joke, and this is only on my mind because of editing, where I have an Animal Crossing Let's Play going. The Animal Crossing Let's Play was recorded... The date that you see in the game is literally when we recorded. Like, we were actually recording at those dates and times. And I was editing that. And that is so long ago now, because we're nearly finishing off the year 2022, and I am barely editing 2020 footage, but we got to a part of the Animal Crossing, and I forgot about this, because these are kind of, again, baseless rumors, where there was this huge, and it's similar to what Carson was just making fun of with the GameCube blowout, there was this huge rumor, and it was the exact same thing, and this didn't fucking happen, and everyone got mad, because, like, there was that, like, leak, because, like, this insider basically said, and this is funny, because of what Carson was just talking about, where this insider is like, oh my god, the Mario anniversary is coming up! And it's like, guys, because it's the 35th anniversary of Mario, they're going to remake every Mario game! The Switch is going to have a complete Mario catalog. And then there was like a variant of the rumor, remake every 3D Mario game. Then there were no remakes.
And then, and it is rumors like that I despise, because I feel like rumors like that are what lead to people calling, like, 3D All-Stars lazy, when it's really no more lazy than the original All-Stars on the a Wii, but you people have nostalgia for that one, so it doesn't count. And it gets
does.
And it gets all the free fucking caveats in the world.
Ah, damn it. Oh, it's on the counter. Because, oh, it's funny. If I'm just gonna go down the miscellaneous tirade route, a video I watched the other day, and it was the most obnoxious thing where, and I say obnoxious because I'm someone who doesn't agree with this sentiment, and I do get where this comes from, but this sentiment is just not something I, have a problem with or anything. Oh, I'm trying to do that, do this, do that, do this. Of course, but that one's not going to count. 2 blue shells. It was a video of a guy saying that he... Hold on. I have some tea. I've made a joke in a lot of Let's Plays. I drink a lot of sweet tea. I try to drink tea between some soda, so I'm not always drinking.
Just make your point.
Just cover my drink. Hold on. Side tangent about the drink, because this is just something...
Oh, the shortcut's still there.
There's this... I will go back to my other point, but this is just a side tangent. There's this weird thing where, for a bunch of people, when it comes to Let's Plays and stuff, become freakishly obsessed with what the person commentating is drinking for some reason.
Because it shows how poverty the person is. It shows how poverty or not they are if they're drinking something somewhat expensive.
Anyway, damn it. So, the video was the... Oh, I'm laughing too much because I was trying to straight face into sort of making fun of it. The video was someone was talking about how, like, bad 3D All-Stars was, and the person was basically saying, like, oh, it's like, they should be, like, ashamed. So they're like, I'm going to create the 3D All-Stars we all should have got. And then man basically takes, like, a dolphin emulator and some very basic coding to put... He took... And it's funny because even doing this one idea...
Oh, they still get the mushrooms.
Mushrooms and stuff, yes.
Neat!
So, he's like, I'm going to take this dolphin emulator, and I'm going to put, like, I'm going to take a dolphin emulator for Mario 64, a dolphin emulator for Sunshine, a dolphin emulator for Galaxy 1, oh, and Galaxy 2, because Nintendo seems to have forgot that was a game, and I'm going to put them in one package, and we're going to create the 3D All-Stars we should have got. And then he's like, because he said, it's pathetic, and he would go over, like, the games and say what's wrong. And, like, look at 64 in 3D All-Stars. Maximum output, 720p, not 1080. And it's damn it. I was trying to slow down. I thought there was something on the freaking chorus, but I think that was just some freaking leaves, god damn it. It's like, and there's another blue shell. It's like, maximum output, 720, and it's fucking letterboxed. Dolphins, like... He basically, literally, and the video was popular, and I don't want to kind of sound like an ass, but I'm sorry, it's just the most pointless thing, where he's
actually, because as I've said before, you think you want 64 to run at 60, like, FPS in, like, 1080p and widescreen, but you actually don't want that. Because the game's assets were not designed for that.
No, even doing that, in order to do that, one, he did install this, like, mod that fixed the assets, but two...
Even mods that fix the assets don't completely fix them.
No, and the other funny part is, even when kind of fixing that, the game's still reading my inputs at 30.
Because that's what the big fucking problem is, because Mario 64 was designed to run at 30 FPS. And because it's
but then some other mods, like, it's working, it's reading, like, some other mod, fix the controller for, like,
even mods that...
Oh, that was a cop.
Even because we've gone over this before, because this is the thing that fucking hangs over 3D All-Stars, even mods that quote-unquote fix it, don't 100% fix it 100% of the time.
But the entire video is him... literally bumping up even beyond 1080, like literally running 4K texture packs and shit, like widescreen, and showing the game. And this is just the cynic in me who is like, oh, hold on. I kind of try to finish that thought in a second because I'm talking, and I get so caught up in the rant, I need to actually stop my point. Because Mario Kart, with successful runs, I can do a couple of things where I can actually end some non sequiturs. So to show the trophy, I'm going to cut to that 150 trophy. So we will be back in just a second. Hold on. Jump! Fuck you! God, I did it! Ow! Didn't take that long, Christ. That covers that. Okay. Now, because of me cutting around to just the, truncated ending here, I'm going to do a proper outro. I hope you enjoyed this part. I'm about to cut to the losers bracket and show the constant attempts at failure, probably without any commentary on it, of me getting blown up by blue shells and just other ways I lost. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, what did you all think of the Rock Cup? In my opinion, this cup had a very good track selection, but I will admit part of that is my own nostalgia talking, because I have a lot of nostalgia for Maple Treeway and a good bit of nostalgia for Rock Mountain. I don't really have any nostalgia for Mario Kart Super Circuit, and I generally hate that game. I had a Game Boy back in the day, but I was never given a copy of the Mario Kart, so I don't have any nostalgic connection to Super Circuit unless the courses from Super Circuit appeared in other Mario Kart games. Then I have a weird bit of paradox nostalgia of associating the courses in Super Circuit with the remixed versions from other Mario Kart games, and a lot of those courses ended up some of my favorite courses, even though I never played the original Super Circuit all that much, and I generally have a pretty solid disdain for the game, but now is not the time to ramble about that. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.